Our latest and largest acquisition here at the British Columbia Aviation Museum, of course, is just behind me here. It's the Martin Mars, and it arrived in Patricia Bay on the 11th of August this year. And about 2 weeks later, we managed to dewater it and then build a transporter and bring it around here. And like I said, about 2 weeks later, it arrived here in Victoria. This aircraft is the jewel in our crown for sure. It's significant because of its extensive forest fire fighting history here in the British Columbia. 55 years it fought fires in British Columbia, and it is loved by the population. This aircraft was designed and built by the Martin Company in Baltimore, and that was during the Second World War, and is originally designed as a patrol bomber, but later on the American Navy said, no, we'll use it as a transport and a cargo aircraft. So all of the aircraft were built right by the end of the Second World War and used until 1956 by the US Navy to shuttle cargo and personnel from San Francisco out to Hawaii. In 1959, they're going to be scrapped. There was a consortium of forestry companies, and they formed a consortium called Forest Industry Flying Tankers, and they went down and said, we'd like to buy the 4 remaining Martin Mars, and they were brought up to Victoria in 1960, where they were converted right here on the airfield to be water bombers. And they had them for many years. And I think it was 2007 that they were sold to the Colsons, and they used the Philippine Mars, I think, for about 5 years, this one for 8 or 9 years, and then they've been parked for about 8 years. When it was in the firefighting mode, the aircraft weighed 100,000 pounds and could scoop up 60,000 pounds, 27,000 liters, in under 30 seconds. That's a massive, massive increase in weight in that short amount of time. What we wanted to do was to ensure that this Hawaii Mars, that was the name that was given to it, stayed in British Columbia. So it's available for the people of British Columbia, people of Canada, and actually people from around the world. And we're getting visitors from all over the world right now. Our whole way of dealing with this aircraft is that we want it to be open to the public. It's iconic, it's historic. It is really a magnificent aircraft. And there's such history here in BC. As I mentioned before, it is truly well loved.